This is.
Hey guys, Radiohead here, your famous homeless-looking person who actually has a house. Let's forget about that shit. Alright, I'm just fucking rambling. Alright, so, holy shit, that was a bad start. Alright, so, Radiohead.
What is that fucking start?
Yeah, well,
I want to say hi.
Shush, this is... Yeah. Well, anyway, Radiohead here, and today we're going to be talking about the homeless. Now... to many of them, they are a nuisance, and personally to me, I don't like them, alright? Straight up. But I kind of find it interesting how these guys who can't even pay their own taxes, who can't even buy a house or even maintain a place to rent, can still come up with an entire civilization underneath the railways of New York City. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I have found an entire civilization built by homeless people out of the fucking shit they sleep in underneath the railroads of New York City. Christ. You always hear that New York City has a homeless problem, but who the fuck knew? Well, I watched a documentary about it and actually have talked to someone who begged off of Wall Street. Yeah, fucking Christ. She told me, not quite sure if this is true or not, but she told me that she made over $100,000 just by begging around that general area of Wall Street. That's nuts! I fucking work my ass off and I make fucking less than $20,000. Alright? She knows, she's my fucking boss. But... gee, Manelli. Now, while I'm on this topic, I'd like to talk about how most people become homeless. And it's a good question to ask. You know, I used to ask myself all this time when I was little, you know, walking past a homeless person on the corner, but they're fucking everywhere. They're like fucking fleas. Yeah, that's right. I went there. No special privileges here. No, ass, grass, or ass. Nobody rides for free, alright? Nothing's holy. Alright? Write that on my tombstone. Nothing's holy.
Except for your ass.
Shut the fuck up. But no. Here is the case of how most people become homeless. They either become addicted to... there's the obvious, you know, mentally unstable, addicted to some kind of drug, or just lazy as fuck. Alright? For the mentally unstable...
It's so funny because I know all those three people. It's Brad, the pregnant chick who was addicted to shit, and then there's the fucking cat dude who's just a lazy person.
Exactly. Now, and we're going to be talking about that. For the people... let's talk about what I'm most interested in, and that's the people who are mentally challenged. See, what most towns will do is that they'll take the mentally disturbed, people who are technically, legally, and clinically insane, yes, exactly, and unable to have a job, unable to literally just unable to be in society in general. Instead of giving these people the help they need, they just toss them on the road, give them $200 a month. Like, they will straight up, instead of paying for gas to send them to another city's insane asylum, you know, nut house, loony bin, whatever the fuck you want to call it, they'll just throw you out on the fucking street. Is this how we should be treating our mentally challenged? No. I mean, shoot, I'm one to talk. I don't even like the mentally challenged, and I raised like a couple of them. You know?
That's why they're mentally challenged.
That's another topic for another day, alright? But no, honestly, I don't think that we should be treating our mentally challenged this way, and neither should you. Alright? I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but...
that's right, you fucker.
But no, I honestly think that we should be treating them differently, but that's how 1/3, or not even 1/3, like 2/3 of the fucking homeless population become homeless.
And the veterans.
Yeah, the veterans too, that was a whole epidemic.
Some of them are entitled pieces of shit. Oh, I served...
yeah, that
10
is
years
true.
of peacetime.
That is true. I mean, great, you served our country. Don't have to be a dick about it, alright? I respect you as long as... you know, I'm not even gonna touch that subject. Christ,
Yeah,
imagine the
save that
comments.
for
Yeah, well,
yeah, we're gonna get 2 comments.
I just want to say, God bless America, alright? I love this country. It's not a shithole country.
Fuck the government.
Oh,
Remember,
sorry.
love your country, hate
Anarchist.
your government. I'm not an anarchist. I'm literally the opposite of an anarchist.
But like I was saying... yeah, but, shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's another topic, is, That's another way people get homeless is the whole veteran epidemic. Like, what was it, after World War? No, the Vietnam War, right?
Yeah, after the Vietnam War, because a lot of people disliked the veterans because they partially blamed them for the war, which didn't make too much sense, but it doesn't matter. Hello.
That's the fucking gist of it. You know, I should have you on the fucking channel, right? You're just gonna be the smart. You know all the information. I know it. I just don't memorize it. Unlike this fucking nerd, who I can't really cuss out because she's my boss. But isn't that funny? Fucking 1 year younger than me and already my boss.
Don't suck it like a dick.
Hook, line, and sinker. But anyway, like I was saying.
And there's a hook on my soul.
I really want to say that drug addicts can also be into this category of
Mentally unstable.
exactly mentally unstable, but I'm not quite sure because it could be a much longer story that most of you might have heard in movies, in TV shows, in
Or just asked for
yeah, in fucking no. It's like there's a story that's famous in media. It's everywhere when it comes to how this person became homeless, and it's usually became sad, became a drug addict.
Everyone died.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, eventually everyone who ever cared about this person just gave up on this person because of drugs. And as an
Like
outcome...
that dude with a golden voice.
Yeah.
His whole thing was that he had a few deaths in his family and he became addicted to drugs and got kicked out.
Yeah, I mean, that just tends to be... I wouldn't say that's a majority of what happens. I'd say that'd be like a good one...
More likely than unlikely.
Yeah, like, I'm not quite sure if I'd give a certain percentage, because it's definitely not the majority. Straight up. I mean, this story, it's famous because it's interesting, it's relatable. Unlike the whole mentally handicapped or the veteran thing, this is something that you can relate to because, believe it or not, most people are addicted to something.
Yeah.
Everybody's addicted to something, just straight up. But, yeah. But that's fucking reason number 3, or cause number 3. And what was the 4th one? Fucking...
How the fuck would I know?
Yeah, that is true. I just started the show on the spot. Me and her, we just had...
It is the start.
Yeah, this is the start. This is the fucking start of a whole new series. You know,
Black scribble on a
and
blank paper.
voice cracks. Jesus Christ,
His
that's
voice
creepy.
is real, I can confirm.
Yeah, that's something that pisses me off all the time. Everybody's fucking asking, is your voice real? Yes, it is. Please stop bullying about it. Please, Mom.
Great.
No, don't beat me. Don't beat me, Mom. Anyway, like I was saying,
That's
reason number 4.
You don't have to read the story.
I fucking don't. No, I did. I forgot. Oh, yeah. They're not homeless. Reason number 4 is that they're not homeless. That's why I couldn't think of it, is because it's not a cause of being homeless. They just are not. Now, this is gonna be hard for most of you innocent minds to believe, but if you're innocent, you probably shouldn't be on my channel, because again, nothing is holy. Alright? So, reason number 4 is that a lot of people are not actually homeless, and actually fake it. Like the woman I was telling you about, who makes $100K off just begging off around Wall Street. She has a penthouse. She straight up has a fucking penthouse.
In Kentucky. Kentucky's not homeless. She just got her boyfriend to pick her up at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that too. I mean, like, there's fucking a handful of examples, but you can never actually tell. I mean, Google it. Go on YouTube. There are a shit ton of cases where a person is not homeless, but pretends to be. You know what I mean?
I need to go use the restroom.
No, alright, have a blast.
No.
But yeah. I mean... Well, now that we talked about the causes, let's talk about what we can do about it, or what we should not do about it. Personally, I don't think that we should be giving money to the homeless, simply because, well, there's already a bunch of organizations that do that already. I mean, there's a bunch of almost every church gives to the homeless. Not just money-wise, but something that actually matters more, like food. But hold on, I'll talk about that later. First off, we should not be giving money to the homeless because they're either A, going to be mentally unstable and not know how to use it, because, yeah, B, are going to use it on drugs, or C, are just going to use it to make their lives cushioner. Or the vet one, which is, well, they're fucking people. Vets are people too, alright? A vet rights, you know? They'll use that money however damn well they please. They fought for our country, alright? I don't know, but still, I mean, I just want to point out that the percentage of vets that are homeless, I really didn't research any of this, but I believe it's very fucking low, I'd say. Alright? But I say that we shouldn't fucking give money to homeless because they don't work for it. I am a strong believer in incentive, a cause and effect. Alright? And these homeless people don't work for it, so they shouldn't get it. Alright? And they won't reuse it for the right reasons, alright? Most of the time. I'm not saying all the time, I'm saying most of the time. So let's not give money to homeless, but instead give them food, give them clothes, and that's about it. I just say be nice to them, alright? Because my philosophy is, if a homeless person turns down a turkey sandwich, then they can be homeless a little bit more, alright? I'm not one to turn down food, and I have a cushy life as of now, you know? So, yeah. Yeah. Just give them food, and if they don't like it, then oh well, give it to another homeless person. Same with clothing, alright? Just don't go to the extreme, alright? I just can't stand extra people or people who go to the extreme, alright? Don't give a grown-ass man a fucking Hello Kitty shirt your sister used to wear when she was 6. When I say give him clothes, be fucking reasonable. If you see a man, if you see a homeless guy, kind of think of what size he'd be, what he'd like, you know, and if you so happen to have something that's out of stylish or doesn't fit you anymore, then shit, do it. Just be a decent human being. Don't be extreme, like the whole food thing. Don't give someone your rotting meat, a fucking 3-4 month old fucking tuna fish sandwich. Don't give them that. Be within reasonable cause, you know? And although on the other side of the spectrum, don't fucking give them fancy custom-made clothing or delicacies, because that's just going to attract more homeless people. And for the most part, if it attracts more homeless people, the percentage of fake homeless people is just going to rise. Because the fake homeless people are in it for the money. Alright? That's all they're in it for, is just the money. So, obviously they're going to be thinking, oh, hey, this is a good fucking place to beg. I'm going to beg here, you know what I mean? So, don't be a dick, but don't be a self-jacking off, a pity whore, basically. Don't go around saying, hey, that's another thing that I don't fucking like about people that fucking donate, is because they will brag about it. They'll straight up brag about it. They'll go, look at me. I'm such a nice person. You should all love me because I'm such a nice person. Because I'm giving to this homeless person. No. Just be a good person and don't be a dick in any side of the spectrum. Alright? But, yeah. Shit, there was another point I was going to make. Oh. Shit, what was that point? One moment. Yep, I remembered exactly what I was gonna say. I was thinking about that whole thing when I went to the church and said, oh, well, you know, there's plenty of churches that feed the homeless. If you don't remember that, then you're probably as dumb as I am, which is pretty low, but back in, but no, that was basically what I was gonna say, was that whole, you know, that's one of the things that you should do, is feed the homeless and shit. Not give them money. Yeah. Miranda, you just missed a fucking amazing thing that I fucking said. I just made a shit ton of points. You would have been proud of me. You proud of me?
Well, luckily you fucking recorded it.
You're proud of me, Mom?
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the kinks I have. Don't, fuck, you know, shit.
Ew! That makes sense, though, honestly.
I'm kidding,
I
Christ.
wouldn't be surprised.
True. I wouldn't
Could
be...
just be backing out of it by pretending it's a joke.
I mean, yeah, that is true. My dad has fucked a lot of women.
connected to my point, but okay.
Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, I was talking about you being my mom. I don't know what you're talking about, but
What the
anyway, this is a good place to end this episode.
This is a good place to end
See you
it.
later, boss. Have a good one.